Alright, we're gonna do a VOD review of KukomPU, the Silver 5 Ahri player. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is, this is something that you'll see in episode 1 of Leaguecraft, which I recommend anyone who's like below Master to watch. It contains basically everything you need to hit Master. But so the first thing you want to do is, you know that Annie, every time its CS is gonna get low, like this CS right here, right? She's gonna walk up and last hit it. And right now she just used her Q, so while she's in the animation of firing her Q, she really can't hit you. It's only like a split second, like 0.5 seconds. So what you want to be doing is you want to stand right here, right when, well, a little bit far back, when she's about to last hit this minion, and then just throw a Q and then auto her, and then proc Thunderlords while she's lasting that minion. And after you do that a few times, she won't be able to lane, and you can get a huge lead from that. Yeah. In the ideal time, and to get higher, you'll see that people start doing this to you. So what you want to do is back up when you want to CS, so that they can't retaliate on you, and walk up whenever they're CSing. So like right here, right here, right here. You know for sure that she's gonna go for that CS, and you can just Q hit her. Unfortunately, this creep right here is quite low, so this is kind of like poor wave management. Although this will always happen. So here you want to last hit this, and you also want to punish her for this. So one thing you could do is you could be standing right here and throw a Q this way, so that it lasts this minion while still hitting her. Yeah, there again, you saw her just, she basically had to use her Q for that, and it's just a free Q. And another thing is, like, whenever you're full mana, here you're basically losing the mana that you get for mana regenning, so it's always good to like try to use your Q when you're at full mana. Right here, the wave gets kind of big, and if you get stunned, you'll take a lot of creep damage. So you just want to like stand back, don't really want to trade. Another thing is, like, with the whole thing, it's good to like poke at her like that, but be very careful of taking too much creep damage. So you're doing a good job here. You work on lasting with auto attacks a bit more. One thing that you want to do is, I haven't seen you do it too much, but you really don't want to use your spells just to last hit, because you basically have like a finite amount of mana. Like look at this Annie. She's been using her Q to last hit and like messing up a few times, and she's basically out of mana without like even hitting you once. So one thing that I see a lot of low elo players do is use their mana on last hitting rather than trying to fight. It's really easy. Just do some custom games every day. Practice last hitting with just auto attacks, and it'll make your laning phase a lot stronger. You'll just have so much more mana to work with. Yeah, just last hitting. That's fine. You need, yeah, good. Always make sure to ping missing as soon as they leave. His thing is, she used all her skills. That means she's really weak. You can just walk up and zone her. She's really low in mana. You should be playing pretty aggressive. You might want to, you have both Trinket Wards, so you definitely want to use that just to be efficient. So good warding spots are like just like the jungle entrances, so like here, or you can ward like behind yourself here, or just like anywhere in this area. And then what you want to do is, after you ward an area, you want to hug that side. So let's say I ward like right here, right? You kind of like, you see where my mouse is, you want to ward right there, and then while in your lane you want to stand in this area. So if the jungler comes from this direction, then he has to walk a really long distance to get to you, and you can just walk downwards and be fine. And if the jungler walks here, then you have perfect vision of him, and you shouldn't be able to get ganked. Yeah, you've had your trinket ward for like a good while now, so probably want to use that on cooldown. Ooh, cannon. So, yeah, a couple, just like, you haven't really done any damage to Annie when she's made like tons of mistakes and giving you tons of opportunities for good trades when she's hitting the creeps. So, just take advantage of whenever her spells go on cooldown. I know her Q's only on a 2-second cooldown, but that's still like a 1.5 second window, right? Where you can walk up and get a free Q and just get a Thunderlord's proc off. Here, Riven's top. This is fine. That was a good Q by you right there. Ooh. I feel like every time you use Q, you want to like try to hit her. So right there, you're just too far away. If you just walked up a little. Right now you have kill pressure on her. I think if you played it perfectly, you could have dove her, but it's fine. Just back. I get lost chapter here. I don't think you ever really need 3 pots, so just keeping 2 is fine. It's kind of a waste of money. Good job buying pink. So, places you want to place the pink are, the best places are right in this bush, and right in this bush, or this bush. Although this bush is like impossible to walk to without like having huge risk of dying. So like this bush is the one I like the most. You can also just put it here or here. Make sure you, like right here or right here, make sure you put it as close as possible to your wall. This makes it harder for the enemy to clear. You can place it like here defensively. The ones on the side are mainly just to help make sure that you're not spotted when you're roaming. And like to watch out for enemy roams. They're not great at protecting yourself. Should have pinged me on Annie when that happened. I don't know if you know much about the matchups for Ahri, but Annie's probably the hardest matchup. It's because Ahri, her strength is like being able to outplay people to dashes, and you can't really outplay like just Annie throwing all her spells on top of you. And then alright, here you definitely should have, while Annie was gone, you should ping that their jungler is at blue, by the way, but while Annie was gone, you definitely should have placed your pink. In fact, most of the time you want to place your pink when you're walking back to lane before they have a chance to look at your inventory. So just like remembering that, it's great that you remember to buy pink, but you should try to remember to place it as soon as possible too. It just gets more value that way. We're seeing a lot of CS here. Alright, here every time you shove out this wave after you're like level 6 or even before then, you want to look, see if you can put some pressure on the map. Even if you ooh spicy. Even if you don't think you can get a kill, if you just like walk here where they don't have vision, that forces their bot lane to play safer. Or like if they like become aggro, you'll be ahead of Annie there. Like one thing that I heard as a quote that was really good was, you can't really make up for lost time, but you can always just go back and get the CS. So just like, yeah, right here when like you see like something's going at bot and cannon's pretty pushed up, there's no reason to hit this tower. This like this what 69 damage is not gonna really matter. would be a lot more important if you were like here already or here already walking, and like, what if one of these lanes get skanked by a jungler, right? And then you're there, or you're not there, and being like 5 seconds late is like huge. So you really want to start moving soon. Doing tower damage is okay if you see like your team is like here shopping, or like the enemy team's not there either, and there's no way there's gonna be any fight. But if there's any chance of that fight, yeah, right here. Like you could have been all the way down there already. Nice charm, nice charm. You have to ult here. Nice. Okay. Alright, if you get a charm, you can kill her. Warwick's coming in. He's level 5. Pretty low level. Yeah, you still haven't placed your pink yet. Not too great. It's really bad if you don't place your pink before you base. You're just losing so much time, and like, what if you need the item slot, right? Right. Here again, like, you can be looking to roam, like here Warwick's looking to gank, and a lot of times, like, what? Well, what I was saying was Kha'Zix might be trying to counter, right? And then you can counter to counter. I think one of the easiest ways to climb elos is try to be more proactive. Like, sure, you can go even in lane and just not do anything, and then let your team win for you, but that's not always gonna work. Like, half the time your team's not gonna do worse, and a lot of the time, if the enemy mid laner is more proactive, then you're basically making your team play a 4v5. So, just every time you look like you can leave lane, you should try to do it, even if you think you're not gonna accomplish anything. You have like a good like 15 seconds you have before you have to get back and catch a wave. And if you're like here 10 seconds in, you have a choice. You can go back to lane and farm. That's probably what you're gonna do most of the time. Nice place to pink. Or if a fight breaks out, or they like push up or something, you can go gank bot here, or dive top, or do something like that. Alright, should probably base here, or yeah. You're sitting on a lot of gold. Annie's gonna come back with like Ludo and Zeko, and like when you're sitting on so much gold, you basically can never fight. Yeah. What I was saying before is just like this Annie is like being proactive. If you look at the rest of the map outside of mid lane, ooh, nice kill. Oh, like basically all your other lanes have to be scared of Annie, but they don't have to be scared of you because you're just always showing mid lane. So it's good that you kill the Kha'Zix there, but you're like putting a lot less pressure on the map than Annie is, even though Annie's like taking so much damage on her tower. And right now, like, ooh, nice. Right now, you're sitting on 2.4k gold. Like, you're a lot weaker than Annie, and Annie hasn't even bought in a while. So one thing you just want to like back earlier, just to make sure that you keep up in power level. You probably want to go Abyssal against Annie, because otherwise she can just like flash ult you and kill you, and they have an AP top too. So I think you're supposed to go Abyssal here, but this is fun. Alright, this is a dragon fight. Check out what's going on over there. Oh, that's again. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, nice. Not using your charm. Oh, okay. I think I should be dead. Nice. Okay. Alright, that was pretty well played. Here, push out this wave and go top. Probably what I would do. You really do not want to lane against Annie. She can literally just ult you and kill you at any time. Like if you don't flash the ult, which is like really hard to do. You should just Q this wave. Now, this is how you deal with a lot of like hard matchups. You just push it in as fast as you can and then just leave and try to make plays elsewhere. Because you're never going to be able to fight her. Why is Annie leaving? Well, I guess you just get a free tower here. Oh. You can kill her. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is why you want to go Abyssal, but if you flash ult there, you could have killed her. That's also why Annie just counters. Alright, what I was saying earlier, like, Ahri's strafe is being outplay champions with, like, just dodgy skill shots with her ult and stuff. And one of her weaknesses, actually, is that she's relatively short-ranged compared to, like, someone like, I don't know, Lux. And Annie is just really strong against those short-range people that she can basically just ult whenever she wants to. And also, Annie's weakness is being pushed in too hard, but Ahri can kind of do that, but it's not too great at it. So she just basically counters Ahri in every way. But I don't think it's like so bad that it's unplayable. I think it's fine. But it's probably like one of your hardest matchups. Alright. Your team is basing on what you do. You have 2 pinks. I don't really know why you ever want to buy 2. You definitely should be placing the pink. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can just use your W to help push. I'm seeing a lot of the CS here. Would last it. It's really dangerous. Like, look right here. Look how much vision you have. They could be coming this way. Yeah, Shizukaziye coming this way. Like, there's so many ways they can come from. You're just dead. Oh, you can't play him though. Oh, no. Alright. That was okay, but this is pretty scary to push up like that. Ooh. Good ward. Got another charm coming up. Nice. Now, I've been criticizing you a lot, but like your mechanics and like how you fight and your skill shot accuracy is all like really good. Alright. Good job being proactive. See what goes on here. Ken is just gonna base. You don't have ult. Oh, don't waste your charm like that. You want to hold on to your charm until you know you can hit it. It's really hard at max range when he knows that you're gonna throw it. So what you kind of want to do there is go back a bit. Let's see. Okay, what you kind of want to do. I don't think you're getting this kill anyways, but you just want to walk up. Just keep on walking. Just walk like right here. Throw a QW and then like you don't want to throw a charm until like you're basically here. I think depending on like how he walks. There's no reason. There's no way he's gonna get hit by this charm, right? Yeah, get Q there. Kind of pointless run though. One thing you could be doing is just like clearing like a camp or just like basing. There's not much to do there. See what's going on. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh boy. this is like one of those areas you really don't want lock camera. Like, you just want to be able to. You just want to be looking at like all the fights that are happening. Yeah, this is good. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh. I would say like anytime that there's like two APs, you just want to build Abyssal. It's just too efficient. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Is it bear? Oh, bear's not up yet. Should we mid-tower? I don't know if they could get anything off that actually. Yeah, mid-tower. Already low though, so not much loss. Ooh, okay. Look at this. Oh, you really do not want it. Like, this guy can just hook you and you're dead, right? I don't know why the Nautilus is running. Ooh, good flash. But don't try to push it when you're outnumbered. Like, if the Nautilus just chose to hook you there, you're gonna be dead. You kind of just want... Oh, you... Look, your team's, like, fighting now. You basically just want to make plays around your teammates. If you know that your teammates can follow up and, like, protect you from getting killed or, like, get a trade kill, then you can play more aggressive. But if your teammates aren't there, then you really have to be sure that you're gonna get a kill before you make the play. Just clearing the wave, not much to say about this. Alright, you guys really need group. You can't really expect your teammate to group by themselves, so you just want to like tell your team like, let's group, ward up, get catches. Make sure you keep Baron warded. It's gonna be really hard to do in such low elo, but none of your teammates are gonna do it. So like you just have to like start pinging, start typing, telling them what to do. Someone really needs to base. Yeah, nice pings. Yeah, you really should have based like much earlier than that. Like, you got like 5 CS. It's not really not that important. Whereas like you could be a few seconds earlier in this fight. You don't even get a finisher. Wins. But like, imagine if you're in a fight right now. It'd be. Well, I guess their team is in there, but like if the rest of your team was there, you can imagine like the huge difference it would make if you were there just a few seconds earlier. Like another thing is like, if the wave is gonna be here and it's even, it's gonna push back to you anyways. You're actually not even losing that CS. But this goes into like wave management stuff, which I don't know if it's like might be something you want to pick up later, but just like think about what I said earlier. You want to be at the fight as fast as possible. When you're in lane, you want to just like every time you clear out a wave, just start roaming. You don't have to complete the roam, but like just being fog ward creates pressure, and you're also if a fight does break out, you're gonna be like 5 seconds earlier than Annie, which could be huge. Your CS is pretty decent. They're pretty good mechanics, so mostly just work on being proactive and getting better at map awareness, placing wards, stuff like that. Just like every time you clear a wave or you're not doing anything, just be like, where can I walk to? Where is the most likely place for a fight to break out? You need to respect the Annie there, but that's gonna happen every time because you don't have Abyssal. Oh, now you're running Abyssal. This game might be long gone though. Just farming. Alright, So right here, like, right as you... The thing I'm kind of worried about is that they can just run this way and kill you. I think at this point you just want to like clear waves like you just did, and then immediately walk the group with your team. I don't know why you're walking all the way back. It's if you're outside of like this range right here, it's always faster recall. If you thought this one was chasing you, then there's a reason to just run back, but you should just recall. Ooh. Yeah, if you just recalled, you would have been at this fight already. Might be able to get like a trade kill or at least put some damage on. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. I think that's game. You can't defend this. Yeah, so just to summarize, a few things you should be working on. Just trying to be more aggressive in lane. Use your Qs whenever you have extra mana. Whenever the enemy goes for a last hit or uses their skill or misses their skill, like even if they're trying to hit you and they miss it, like that gives you a nice opportunity to just walk up and be more aggressive and zone them off CS and maybe get some trade damage proc your Thunderlords. And then another thing that's like more important is trying to be more proactive on the map. Like Annie throughout the entire game, like she sacrificed a lot of turret damage just to walk top, walk bot, and just get a gank off. And you were having to push on her for most of the time. So really, you should be the one that roams first and gets there faster. Because like Annie was like losing minions to her tower, and she was farming on the tower, and all those times you could just left and try to gank all the other lines. A few things that I thought you did really well. Your mechanics of fight were pretty good. Your skill shot accuracy is much better than like average silver. Oh yeah, another thing is like you gotta build it, but still against Annie's nothing you can do about that. Yeah. Hope this helped.